Y'all, Sistas is back, and it's time we talked about episode 1 of season 3. And it's so eloquently titled, When You're Confused. Let's start off on the most positive thing about the episode. Danni got a man, y'all. Now, she had this man before, but child, we actually get to see her surrender and allow herself to have a man instead of self-sabotaging and ruining it before it can really get good. Shout out to the cowboy for hanging in there because Danni was giving him a run for his money, and my money was on, sir, go ahead and run away. But with the pluses also come the minuses, and while Danni is starting this season out thriving in love in her new relationship, her little friends are still lost in love and vying for her attention and help. We pick up where we left off with Sabrina moments after Calvin comes to her house and sees Jacoby standing in her kitchen drinking orange juice, butterball naked. Child, a mess. We're gonna have to come back to Sabrina because since I can't. We find Karen at home after the random grocery run-in that outs Fatima and Zach's budding situationship and Karen and Zach having sex just a few hours before. Zach shows up at Karen's house to give her money towards the mountain of money he owes her. About $77,000 to be exact. He gives her $5,000 towards it and plans to keep paying her because he is now doing a lot better financially and doesn't want to feel like he owes the women that he loves. Aww. Shout out to Zach though, because while seemingly noble of him to do this, I really feel like it's just a way for him to stay connected and keep interacting with Karen as he figures out his feelings. Just like he tells Fatima, he is confused. He really does like Fatima, but she is new and different. This is the potential of a new love, but Karen is old love, history love, ingrained love. And while his issues with Karen are completely valid, the way that she talks to him is not okay. Like, not okay at all. He knows that she loves him deeply and has seen him through quite a bit of ups and downs. And though her language sometimes is inappropriate and disrespectful, he can admit that he has given her countless reasons to feel disrespected, unloved, and unappreciated. Honestly, it becomes a convo similar to that of what comes first, the chicken or the egg. Would Karen talk to Zach like he ain't if he didn't consistently act like he wasn't? I mean, I really want to know. What do y'all think? Tell me down in the comment section down below. Okay, back to Sabrina. I need sis to give it up and just be single. Cause child, though the quieter one of the group, the seemingly sensible one, she is dead set on ruining her love life, just setting landmines and walking right over them constantly. Like, girl, do you want Calvin or don't you? You keep crying about Calvin, and then every chance you get to show him something different or do right, you choose to play him, sleep with random dudes. And yes, Jacoby, you random even if she works with you. Believe the lies and rumors other people are spreading about him. You literally believe the words of everyone else except for him about him. Like I said, a mess. She has a perfectly good dude that is into her. So much so that he can't even figure out why. And she literally just can't be happy. Now, don't get me wrong, I completely understood her confusion at the start of their relationship. But child, now you on your own, sis. Can't nobody help you. Celibacy needs to help you. Take some time, shut down shop, and reflect, sis. And that boy was willing to fight for you? Girl, go sit down in the corner and reflect. And while we're talking about confused females, let's circle back to Karen real quick. What is happening with Aaron right now being roped into her and Zach's BS back and forth ridiculousness is just that, ridiculous. The only reason why I'm not 100% siding with Aaron and damning Karen completely is because of the ex-wife situation and the trauma Karen has had to deal with her killing herself in front of her in the shop, and then her having to kill her brother after he comes to her house looking for revenge. Child, Aaron, your baggage, all of that comes with you has put Karen through a lot. And though she is now putting you through the ringer emotionally with, part of the reason why you are relapsing and whatnot, everything on your side is not clean either. I like the chemistry between Aaron and Karen, but Zach is still a fave. I love Zach. I could totally see Karen with Aaron, but right now they both need to press pause and collect themselves because this is too much. Are y'all gonna make me talk about Andi? Lord. Well, she's a part of the sisters in the show. So I guess I have to. But first, let's talk about Maurice, Fatima, and circle back to Zach real quick. Maurice is a messy bit, but I love it. He is just as funny this season as we have seen him previously, and in this episode, the punchlines and jokes just keep coming. He is going to continue to ride with Sabrina, trying to help her through, and also continue to probably mess up Sabrina's love life. Child, I can't wait to see more of him because I think that he adds a really nice element to the show, and with his friendship with Sabrina. I kind of feel bad for Fatima because it's clear that she's falling for Zach, but child, you are moving too fast. And they've added her to the promo, but I'm not sure I'm ready to see Sis as an actual sister. Like main cast sister. Her and Zach have chemistry. I haven't really given up on Zach and Karen yet, so at this point, Sis is a beautiful distraction. And she can't really get to BFF status with the girls if she's falling in love with Zach. And y'all, let's give it up one time for Zach and his honesty. He was honest with Fatima, and that is all we be looking for. Yes, Fatima is still hurt, but she respects you for being honest. Zach, for the most part, showed up in this episode and is truly stepping into his manhood, confused and all. And I'm pretty sure everybody else, 100% respects it and him. Come on, Devale. Devale Ellis is really shutting it down as Zach. Ugh. Okay, let's do this. Andi. Y'all, I have not liked Andi since the end of season 1. I gave up hope on her with this whole cheating with a married man, falling in love with a married man, ignoring all the red flags this emo ass, controlling ass, lying ass, annoying ass dude was throwing up. Now we are here. You have accepted a marriage proposal from a cheater, bought his wife, bailed him out of jail, got your stuff confiscated by the feds, and is staring down the barrel of a gun at the hands of his wife that he threw off the top of a parking structure accidentally. Girl, know when to hold him and when to fold him. And you should have been folded this hand and sent this man back to the streets. He is for the streets, sis. And Andi is a beautiful, successful, and smart woman. Why is she being so dumb? In this episode, we pick up where we left off with Andi and Gary. The ex-wife shoots Gary twice in the stomach, and in the episode, we get to see how it plays out. Andi is able to somehow, magically knock out the ex-wife, the wife. I don't even know if she's really the ex-wife at this point. Did they sign the divorce papers? I don't recall. But Andi is able to subdue her. The police show up because the gunshots were fired. And we literally, the moments that we do get of Andi in this episode, we just see her worrying about Gary being on the floor. And it's not clear until the very end of whether or not he's hurt or injured. He has not gotten up. He has not moved. We have not heard him make a sound since he actually received the shots. But at the end, the cops finally let her go back in her room and to see Gary, and they say it's no blood. So to me, I'm like, well, did she shoot him with blanks? Or what actually happened? Because this is weird. But we notice when Andi actually is able to get free and she's struggling with Jasmine and the gun in the beginning, there's a moment where she realizes something about the gun, and I'm like, you can't really tell if she notices if the gun was a toy gun or if it's like some type of training gun or something that's just not actually a real gun, because this is what allows for her to get up, go grab some type of cutting board and knock Jasmine out. So I'm guessing that it's not actually a real gun. It was not lethal shots fired. So Gary is not dead. He will be back. And I don't want to wish death even on any fictitious characters, but Gary gotta go. And I would not have felt bad if he would have went out this way, because he got to get up out of Andi's life. And clearly Sis is not going to choose herself or her peace or her self-respect or her worth to walk away. So if he needs to be carted up out of her life on a stretcher, I would not be mad at that. Would y'all be mad at that? And I'm going to end my little Andi coverage here because Sis really makes me mad. I am doing separate character breakdown videos for each of the sisters where I want to dive a little bit deeper into their character, into all the things that have happened to them thus far, and really give my opinion and speculation on what we can expect to see from them this season. And I'll reserve all of my Andi hate for that because, again, I do not like Andi. I don't want to see her do anything until she chooses herself. And I'm over her. If she was my real life girlfriend, I would probably be avoiding her right now because it's been like, sis, I didn't been with you through the ringer. This guy's put you through hell, back, hell again. And then you've also looped me and a couple other girls in on it. And at this point, you need to go down this dumbass road by yourself. But those are my thoughts and my full breakdown of When You're Confused, episode 1 of season 3 of Sistas. Sistas is back, y'all, and it is helmed as one of the top television shows on cable, as it should be. Tyler Perry is definitely hitting it out the park with his content. Let me know what you thought about the episode in the comment section down below. If you're new here, I'm Erica Vane, and I break down all of your favorite and the hottest television shows, give film reviews, as well as entertainment news from an authentic and loving place. Go on ahead and join the tribe by hitting subscribe. I promise you're going to love it here. I respond to my comments in the comment section, so go ahead and drop a comment so that we can keep the conversation going. If you missed any of my sisters coverage, I have my sisters playlist link right here. Be sure to check that out. You can also subscribe to the playlist so that you don't miss any of my sister specific videos. And if you also are looking for some more things to watch, like if your shows have ended and you want to try something new, check out the channel. I got 2 suggestions for you right here. And again, we're covering a ton of things, so you can find something new that you are absolutely going to love. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.